Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Fix this light. See if I can fix it. Can you guys hear me? Let me know. I'm wearing my little microphone. So let me know if you can hear me or not. Good evening. Let me know in the chat box if you can hear me. Yes. Awesome. Fantastic. Hi. Hi, Gabrielle. How are you? Hi. Just got off your Facebook group. Oh, awesome. Hope you learned something in there today. I haven't been in there much today. So, how did everybody's week go? So I just want to hop on and talk to everybody about how everybody's week went, how my week went, what worked, what didn't, all that stuff, all that jazz. People say I say all that jazz all the time. Hello. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on and talk about business, how things are going, how things are flowing, all that stuff. So here in the Midwest, I'm in St. Louis, if anybody didn't know. Um, the weather is completely bipolar. So it makes it really hard. Not that all my customers are local, but a good number of them are. So it makes it really hard for me to purchase merchandise because I don't ever know what the weather's going to be like. So for all I know, March could be completely filled with snow. Like that's literally how the weather is around here, which absolutely sucks. So in essence, my website is going to end up looking really bipolar because I have customers who are not in the Midwest, and then I have customers who are in the Midwest. So um, buying right now is kind of hard for me because I'm not sure what to do because of the silly weather that we have. So I just got a shipment today, which consisted of joggers and some tank tops that match those joggers and then some bodysuits and things like that. So most of them are like items that can be, mixed and matched, integrated into your existing wardrobe, worn throughout the year, things like that. So I guess you could say I was kind of playing it safe with this last order that I just made. And then I have another order on the way. I think I have two orders on the way, um, which are a bit more springy. So we'll see how it goes. So like the weather here is just stupid. It snowed for like a few hours a couple days ago, and then the next day it was like 60 degrees outside. So and then like today it's 47 degrees. Tomorrow it's going to be 51. Then we get to 66. Then we'll be back down in the 40s. It's crazy. So it's really hard. It's really hard to know what the heck I should be buying at this point. Um, so the majority of my week this week was trying to get rid of my coats. I have not a ton of them actually. I don't t- I don't tend to have a lot of coats, but I have a good number of coats at this point, and they're selling really well this week. So I'm excited about that. I've been running an ad all week long. So I've been running an ad all week long, and I've made about 5 purchases from that ad, I believe. And the ad was literally just outerwear. So that was all that ad consisted of. All my outerwear is 50% off right now. So my mission this entire week was get rid of my outerwear. I was still posting, pictures of other stuff, but my entire objective for the week was just to get rid of the outerwear. I could care less if I sold anything else because I just wanted to get rid of these coats because I don't want to be stuck with them when it gets warm outside. So me in my efforts to get rid of these coats, I had my husband take a bunch of pictures of me last Sunday. So we went outside. I put on the coats. I took new pictures. The new pictures are amazing too. He did a good job. So I started sharing those immediately. And then I put up a sale, 50% off. I sent it to my email list. I resent it all week. And like I said, I sold out of two styles. And then there's like one jacket or one style of jacket that I have in two colors that I am just dying to sell out of at this point. So I have basically this one style of jacket in two colors that I just my new focus is getting rid of those at this point. So everything else is kind of selling on its own, which I am excited about. I just gotta get rid of these coats, honey. So I'm not there anymore. But born and raised, and yes, it's the dress. Yeah, it really is. It's the weather is drastic here. It's insane. Yes, I ordered two pre-order items, 213, and they were supposed to ship today. I called them both a delay with no definite date from when the LSU. See, that's the thing about pre-orders. It really sucks because they put a date on there as an estimate. They don't know when that stuff is coming. That's the sucky part about it. So like a lot of people will ask me if I recommend, ordering stuff when it's o- available for pre-order, and also they'll wonder if they should offer pre-orders to their customers. So my answer with that is always if you can guarantee that it's going to be delivered when you expect it to be, because people get mad. Just like you're mad right now, people get mad when stuff isn't available. So I hate that that happened to you. Really do order things that are available for pre-order because I want to avoid what you're going through. Um, so yeah, oh, I hate that that's the case. Whew. I do not do pre-orders any longer. Yeah, I've never offered pre-orders as a like for my boutique, but very rarely do I order anything that's available for pre-orders because sometimes even with the vendors, it'll be available for pre-order and it'll say, estimated ship date, whatever date. And then that date comes around and they ship it out to a number of customers, but it ends up being that they didn't have enough merchandise to ship out to all those customers. So then they have to do a second or third, whatever number cut they're on. They have to do another cut of that item, which means you get pushed further down on the list. It's stupid. I hate it. So yeah, it can suck. It became a customer service issue. Yeah, definitely. Hey, this is Leah from St. Louis, and we had coaching. I was able to get 5 orders today. Ow! Go, Leah. Go, Leah. Oh, go, Leah. That's awesome. This is the most I've ever got so far in a day. That is amazing. Congratulations. That makes me so excited. Oh my God. What's your website? I want to go look. I'm sure I got it somewhere. Wait, I'm about to look it up. I'm gonna look for it. That's amazing. OMG. I be wanting to cry when people tell me things like this. I found your website. Never mind. I got it. I got it in your coaching notes. I'm gonna go look. That's so exciting. Okay, I'm gonna open up on my phone because I gotta talk to y'all, but I'm gonna look on your website when we're done. So I was just telling my friend, I was talking to my friend earlier, and I was telling her how much money I spend with my followers because all of my followers are boutique owners, and it's crazy. So, and I like shopping. I've always liked shopping. So this makes my life extremely hard. I literally will get on Instagram at 9 o'clock in the morning and I see one of you guys post something. And I'm like, oh, that's cute. Let me see what else they got. And then by 15 minutes later, I've spent $100. So I was like, okay, I need to find a way to like make this valuable for myself and for them. I mean, granted, I'm giving people money. So that ends up being of value too. So I'm trying to think of something cool that I can do where mo most importantly, that I put myself on a budget and, like, a schedule for spending, but also, like, support you guys in some way, so I'm thinking through that, but yeah, long story short. Um, let's see, how are you doing with questions concerning that your products are being mailed and shipped from China? I have not gotten any questions about it, actually. The majority of the people that I coach, their products are being shipped directly from Los Angeles. Now, granted, the merchandise that comes, not all of the merchandise that comes from Los Angeles, but some of the merchandise that comes from Los Angeles first comes from China. But a good number of the pieces that come from LA are manufactured in LA. So I actually have not had anybody ask me any questions about it. I just canceled a big order because the manufacturer in China is delaying, and I don't want to risk customers being mad or catching the virus. Ooh, yeah. Oh my gosh, you did. Wow, where will you buy inventory if not from China? Yeah, me personally, I've never ordered anything from China other than my bags and my hang tags. That's the only thing I've ever ordered from China. And I ordered those like months ago in bulk, so I won't have to order those for a while. But yeah, I have not had anybody ask me about that. So yeah. So one of the biggest things that has helped me, my week went really good. I launched my boutique last Saturday and see my goals. Woo! I love to hear people exceeding their goals. That's amazing. So what, if you don't mind me asking, what was your goal? I think it's really important, regardless of what your goal was. I think it's really important, very what's the word? I'm proud of you for setting a goal, because a lot of new boutique owners don't set a goal for themselves, or they don't set a realistic goal. They set goals that don't make sense. So I'm so proud of you for setting a goal first and foremost. And I'm even more proud of you for exceeding that goal. That's amazing. So I actually just made a video. It's on my Instagram, on my IGTV, and it's all about setting goals. It's literally like 10 minutes straight of me talking about setting goals and making sure they make sense for your business. So if any of you guys haven't watched that video, you should definitely go watch it, especially if you struggle with setting goals. So I kind of like walk through how to smartly, is smartly a word? How to make smart goals. We'll just say smart. How to make smart goals or smarter goals, because some people don't know, like they just think, pull a number out the air and see how it goes. So I like to set goals, excuse me, based on like act possibility, like capability. Achievability, is achievability a word? I don't know. Ooh, I'm really struggling with my vocabulary these days. But yes, I always set a goal that makes sense and that is actually possible. Some people don't set goals like that. So, yeah, long story short, if you haven't checked out that video, you should definitely check it out. That is good. I wish I had that luxury. Most of my clothing is made and shipped from China or Korea. Do you order a lot of things in bulk, or what type of clothing or items in general? What do you sell? My goal was to see a ROI and exceed 5,000 IG impressions. I hit 11,000. Hey, go ahead, girl. See, and that's another thing. So, like, a lot of people feel like when they set goals, um, it has to be revenue. Like, they just have to have a money goal. You don't have to have just the money goal. You can have a money goal, a goal to grow your followers, goals to grow your email list, goals to increase your impressions, to gain a certain amount of impressions. So many things that you can set a goal around. So, anything that has like a number tied to it, you can set a goal around it. That's a measurable goal. So you can measure whether or not you succeeded or didn't succeed. Goals don't always have to be tied to money. That's something really important to know. I know Zenana comes from Vietnam. If you all need a reliable vendor, so the order that I got today is from Zenana, and I am always, the quality is great. I have no complaints about Zenana's quality at all, but they messed up my order today, and I'm so upset about it. Like, I am going to be calling them first thing Monday morning because I am upset. I ordered these joggers in hunter green. So I ordered 4 different colors of joggers and like 6 different tops, and I don't know what else. It's all on the floor back here. Anyway, so one of these joggers was supposed to be hunter green. So I ordered hunter green, dark olive, navy, and mocha. So I got dark olive, navy, mocha, and some nasty, sickly green. I'm like, this isn't hunter green. And so I'm really upset because I was so excited about getting my hunter green joggers today, and they are not hunter green. They are a light olive, and I don't like it. So I've already sent an email. I've already sent a message through Fashion Go because I ordered it through Fashion Go, and I will be calling them promptly on Monday morning to resolve the issue. And prayerfully, they tell me that they have the hunter green joggers. Otherwise, I might just cry on the phone, and I might just tell him that I'm going to tell my audience of 24,000 boutique owners that they made a mistake. I'm just joking. But I'm really upset about it. I'm just like, oh, you know how you're just like expecting something to come, you know it's being delivered on Friday, and you're like, yes, I'm gonna sell out of this by Monday. And I'm like, I can't sell out of it now because it didn't even come. Whew, so frustrating. So frustrating. They've been perfect for me. So they have been perfect for me so far as well until today. I knew it was just a matter of time. I don't know if you've ever been to their showroom, but it's packed. It's huge. There are boxes everywhere. They service a ton of customers. So I just knew there was only a matter of time before they made a mistake. I'm so sad that they made the mistake with the hunter green joggers. I would have been okay if it had been a t-shirt, but I was really banking on those joggers coming today. God. Mm, mm, mm. No, I don't. I placed an order at Magic with Wishlist. First time shopping with them, but now it made me question them. Like, I'm rebranding, so now focusing on feminine, slight, sexy, edgy office setting. My clothing fits up to size 28 to 32. Oh, wow. Okay. With great quality, and there aren't US. You're right. You're definitely right. Oh, man. Yeah, that's rare. Or it's rare for you to be able to find good quality things that will fit up to those sizes. So, dang. I'm so sad. I plan to go to Magic in August, but I start nursing school the same day Magic begins. Oh man. Well, we got to get this education, sis. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Magic will come back around. And the fashion district is open all year round. So you will be okay. I'm late. I just got the notification. You're not late. You're right on time. You're right on time. So we're just talking about how our week went. We've had some ladies say that they made their goals this week. They got some orders. We're very happy. We got some people who are waiting on orders from China, unfortunately, because we got the virus happening and that's messing up a lot of things. I ordered some things that got delivered today, and my order was not correct, and I'm really upset about it. And that's about all you missed. So I just caught you up real fast. So yeah, this week. So how has this week been for me? This week has been cool. Made my goal for my boutique, which was on my goal for my boutique was only $500. Again, if you guys didn't hear me at the beginning of this video, my sole goal for this week was to sell as much outerwear as I possibly could. So I ran a 50% off sale on my outerwear this week. I completely sold out of one, two. Did I sell out three styles? Green jacket, camel jacket, two styles. So I sold out of two styles. I have one left of one coat, and then I have like 11 left of another style. No, 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 not 11. Like nine, I think. Like nine left of another style. Oh, so my new focus going forward is rid of this other style because I am sick of seeing coats. I don't want to see them anymore. So my goal this week was like $500, and I made like I wrote it 533 was what I made because I was running 50% off. So everybody's buying coats. Um, and I'm not mad because my goal was $500 and I made 533. Um, so yeah. And then as you guys know, I have the boutique academy and all that. So I obviously set goals for that as well. I think so my goal going forward or for the rest of the year is to talk more about just like business in general because my business for the boutique academy is an online business as well, which has products tied to it. So it all the lines are crossed. Me selling my boutique stuff and me selling the boutique academy stuff, it's all one and the same at this point. My processes for each are completely the same. So I'm going to start talking a lot more about like both businesses because my processes are the same. But also, I feel like I do a lot more work for the boutique academy than I do my boutique because obviously my audience for that is a lot bigger than my boutique. So yeah, I'm gonna start talking a lot more about that. So I set a goal for that as well, and I'm running four ads for the boutique academy right now, which are selling like a workbook and a course, and I don't remember what else. But anyway, I'm running these four ads. So those ads are kind of just working on autopilot. And I just check on them every day to make sure they're running properly, that I'm actually seeing conversions from them and things like that. And then Instagram, I would say, is my main source of like promotion. At this point, it used to be my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel used to bring me the most traffic to my website and stuff like that. But now it's more so my Instagram. So part of my work this week was planning out Instagram content. So I literally spent 3.5 hours a couple days ago writing, scheduling, and planning Instagram content. So it took me 3.5 hours. I had a goal to write captions for 15 posts, and it took me 3.5 hours to do so. Because I think captions are really important to your business or your business success on Instagram. And I don't think a lot of people realize how important they are. So I've been talking a lot more about how like storytelling is essential and one of the easiest ways to make sales. So like if you can tell a good story, you can make a sale. Point blank, period. So I wanted to sit down and actually write out these captions so that I could make sure that I was providing as much value as I possibly could. And it took me 3.5 hours to do it. So I am excited to see how it all plays out this week or for the next few days as I share all this content out that took me 3.5 hours to write. So Instagram is a huge part of my both of my businesses. The majority of the traffic that goes to my boutique, yeah, my boutique's website comes from Instagram. And then the majority of the business I get for the boutique academy also comes from Instagram. So I actually did a master class all about Instagram a couple of, was it about maybe about a month ago, and we talked all about like basically how to strategically, I keep want to say smartly, strategically use Instagram to leverage your business. So Instagram is like, it's so amazing for business. The problem is not a lot of people know how to use it for business. They just throw some content up there, they give it a short little caption, and then they're like, I'm gonna wait to see what happens. And 9 times out of 10, nothing happens. So when the more intentional you are about like the actual content that that you share on your profile, and the more intentional about the captions that you write along with those posts, the more traction you'll see from it. So I feel like not a lot of people put enough time and effort into their actual Instagram content, what it looks like, and also like how it speaks to your customers. So I think not enough people actually think about how the message that they present in their captions actually reads or resonates with their customers or with their followers. They just throw something up, tell them about a product, and expect magic to happen. And that doesn't often happen. Quick, funny story. So I was running an ad for my boutique this week, and I think I ran that one through Instagram. So I didn't run that from the Facebook Ads Manager, because my objective was just to drive traffic to my profile. And I'm assuming that I forgot to make this one as just to be just women, because half of the likes, comments, and everything that I got were from men. And the objective that I had was, so you can choose like send traffic to my profile, to my website, or to my messages. So I had it set to send messages, and I was getting like so many messages from men. I was like, oh no, I got to turn this ad off. Like this one man, he sent me a message from the picture and was like, beautiful, beautiful in every aspect. I'm like, no, too many creeps. It was so funny though. So yeah, I spent what I think like $5 or $6 targeting men basically this week, which sucked. And I wanted to ask each one of them, where's your girlfriend or where's your wife? Doesn't she want something cute? So yeah, funny, funny part of my story this week. Um, let's see, what are you guys over here talking about? Someone says my week was great, but my mind is exploding of thoughts on getting things together. I'm trying to open a boys' boutique. Sis, I'm going crazy. I need help because I'm stuck, y'all. What are you stuck on? February was a crappy month for me. This week I didn't put in any work due to a family member being in the hospital. I did enough not to be absent from my social media. Planoly saved me. Planoly is a lifesaver. Going to come, trust me. My week has been great. I've been posting constantly and getting good feedback on my new pictures. I love the new pictures. I love a good bright white background. I love them. I even saw like some people commenting. I saw someone ask you about some pants, if you had them in a different color or something like that. So engagement, that's always good. I'm so proud of y'all. This is exciting. I love hearing about people's exciting things happening. You need to run my IG. Oh my God, I need somebody to run my IG. It takes up so much of my time. What happened to me? I was so mad. Y'all laughing about these men. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. Okay, so what else? So email was a big part of my week as well. So last week I actually spent a couple hours planning out email content for both the Boutique Academy and my boutique. So I pre-planned like what I wanted the content to say, and I was more so thinking about like, well, with the Boutique Academy, I'll start there. So with the Boutique Academy, I was more so thinking about like a funnel of, stages that I could take my customers or subscribers. That's the word, email subscribers through. So your what's it called? Your sales funnel. That's the word, sales funnel. If you have a sales funnel or you don't know what a sales funnel is, let me break it down to you. So basically, if you've ever heard me talk about the buyer's journey, basically that is in reference to the fact that each person who could potentially purchase something from you, they go through a funnel of actions that take place before they ever make a purchase. So they start up here, and this section may be really wide. It might be really full of people. And as you get further to the bottom, it gets very narrow because the amount of people in the funnel decreases. So like you'll have more people up here when you're thinking about like traffic being coming to your website. So this is the case with most people. They notice a ton of traffic coming to the website. So those are people who are at the top of the funnel. So they're like newbies. They just got introduced to your brand. They know a little bit about you, but not enough to purchase. So, and they don't really, the more important thing here is that they don't have a relationship with you. So traffic is up here. So you're generating traffic. And then you move to wait, I got to do the shape. So then you move here and you go from traffic generating to lead generation. So lead generation is when you capture contact information. So you either get them to sign up for your email list or you get people to follow you or things like that. So what you want to know is that your actions at each point of this funnel looks different. So when people are just at the traffic level, you definitely have to like show them more stuff about your brand, more about like what you do, who you serve, why you do what you do, and you want to create trust. Once you get them to this next level, you've created a little bit of trust because they've given you contact information. They're like, I want to kind of learn more or whatever. So another important part to understand is that they aren't making purchases at either of these levels. They're just like checking you out basically. So their traffic, then lead generation, and then after lead generation is the prospect generation. So prospect generation is all about people who are potential customers. So they have visited your website maybe a couple times, few times here and there. They've given you their contact information, either email, phone for text messaging. They followed you on Instagram, things like that. So at the prospect level, either they've made a purchase and it's like a very small purchase, or they've been adding to cart. So that's a more important one. They've been adding things to their cart. So like they're right on the edge of purchasing, but they need like an extra push or something like that. So this is the point where you might start giving them a coupon, or you send out a abandoned cart email that tells them more about what the items in their cart or something like that. Or basically you follow up with these people at this point and provide more value to them to get them to this last part, which is what is it called? So we go from traffic to leads to prospects, basically the customer level. So at this point, they're making a purchase. They have built enough trust with you and they're like, here, take my money. So I would say the prospect level is probably the level that people spend the most time at, because they might visit your website a couple times or just continuously during the duration of a month or 2 months before they ever decide I'm going to go ahead and make the purchase. So it's really important to know that like you have to be building trust at each level of the funnel, and your communication around how you build that trust looks different at each level. So like the people up here are people who, again, they just got notice of you, they just realized that you even exist, and you have to build credibility with them. So share things about your brand. You shouldn't be trying to sell to the people up here, the new people who just visited your website. As much as we would like to believe that they're there to make a purchase, they are not. 9 times out of 10, it's the people that are down here that are like, either I'm ready to make a purchase, or they're right at the edge of ready to make a purchase. And then these people down here, the very small group, are the people who are most important to your business. So you've generated enough trust and credibility with them that they are ready to give you, or that they have given you their money. And now it's going to be so much easier for you to sell to these people at the bottom of the funnel, because they trust you already. They've already gained enough trust that they're willing to give you their money. You can study what they purchased to learn, about their buying habits, what they like, what's a comfortable price point to them, and things like that. And these are the people that you want to nurture relationships with. So most people are really concerned with the people up here, the thousands of people that may be visiting their website on a month's time, but not very concerned with the people who have made a purchase down here, because that number is so small. But these are the people that matter. These are the people that can write reviews for you, and reviews build credibility. These are the people that can comment on your last post and tell others how great the item is that you just posted. These are the people that can share on their pages how great your service was, or how your packaging was so amazing, or how fast your shipping was, and things like that. So these are the people that are going to market on your behalf and essentially do the work for you. So these are the people that you want to give the majority of your efforts towards. These people, not so much. I mean, you just generally just want to tell them more about your brand, but it needs to be of value. So long story short, this section of the funnel is very wide for a reason. It's because people they're just there. And the further down that they move in the funnel, this is like an arm exercise. So the further down they move in this funnel, the more important they become to your business. So down here, they are like extremely important. Um, yes, I love it. My color scheme is black and white right now, and I finally got my text logo done. Yay! You mentioned teaming up with another YouTuber recently. She's cool, but your content is way better. Oh, thank you. No, I love Natalie. We're gonna do a workshop soon. My content and info. Greetings from here on channel. What do you think about the loyalty rewards? I just added that to my website. If you can provide something that would like intrigue them, I think loyalty rewards are amazing. So I actually did an audit for someone this week, a website audit, and they had at the top a link for people to sign up, or it said, sign up for our loyalty program or something like that. So I clicked it, and when I clicked it, it took me to a sign up page, but it didn't tell me anything about why I should sign up. So if anything, just make sure that you actually tell them why they should sign up. So what they get from signing up, and make sure that it's something of value to them that would actually make them want to sign up for it. You use Shopify? Yep, I do. I want to collaborate with a YouTuber for influencer marketing. I'm scared to even know how much they charge. It usually depends on the level of like the number of subscribers they have, or like the number of impressions that they get on a month's time. So like there are, excuse me, there's a few services that you can look into. I wish I could think of the name of them, but there's a few different services that will tell you um what's the average rate a YouTuber would charge based on the number of subscribers they have. So like for example, and there's a number of services that give us recommendations of how much we should charge for a video on our page. And it'll break it down to like how much we should charge for a video of this length of time versus this length of time. So like for me, I have 24,000 like 24,000 subscribers, and I've had services tell me that I should charge a minimum of like $450 and a maximum of like $1,400. So it differs But some people just, set their own goals, honestly. So it doesn't hurt to reach out and find out what the going rate is. Do you use Shopify's abandoned cart tab? Yep. All the time. I haven't looked at it today, but yeah, I do. I like to use the abandoned cart tab mostly to see like what people are adding to the cart. So like not a lot of people actually go and look to see like where interest is being shown. So a lot of times when I go and look at my abandoned carts, I don't know why they don't show on this phone. They show on my work phone though. So a lot of people look and see how many abandoned carts they had, but they don't look to see what was in those abandoned carts. So I like to go and check to see what was in the abandoned carts first and foremost. And then based on what was in there, I will, so, Shopify sends out the notification itself. But if it's like a really high price, I will send that person an email personally. So like in the what's it called? In the I don't know where it lives, but somewhere in the abandoned cart thing, there's a link that you can copy and paste that would send that person the cart. So I'll just open my emails and I send the person an email says, hey Brittany, just wanted to know if I can answer any questions about what you left behind in your cart. Um, and for your convenience, I have included a link that will take you right back to it whenever you're ready to complete your transaction. And if I'm feeling generous, here's an additional 10% off your purchase today. So like if I notice that it's a big order and I'm like, I can't miss out on that, then I'll take the initiative to send out an email myself versus waiting for Shopify to send out the abandoned cart email. Look at these abandoned carts. $70. Y'all need to buy some things. Y'all need to come back and buy this stuff. $67. I need them coins. I need them coins. Have you ever ordered from Masic on Fashion Go? Masic. I don't think so. I don't think I have. On your Shopify, do you use ShipStation for shipping? No, I just use the Shopify shipping option. The one that's just connected to Shopify. Wednesday, I had a bunch of abandoned carts. I don't know what was going on that day. I don't know what was going on that day. I sent out a manual abandoned cart. I added discount too. Yeah, the manual ones I feel like work. I won't say they work best. They work best when there's actual value in the cart. So like, not to say that $20 isn't of value to me, but like $100 order. Thinking of myself and how I shop. So like, I get to adding things to the cart, and then tax get added in there, and if they charge shipping, then shipping gets added. And by the time I look, I've spent God knows how much. So any percentage off counts in my opinion at that point. So if I notice that the order is a substantial amount, um, and I can offer a discount without a profit margin, then I most certainly will. I will email them with a quickness. Who's on my website right now? One of y'all on my website? It says I have one live viewer right now. There's somewhere, what state is this? Georgia. Someone in Georgia. It's on my website. I agree 100%. That is how I get those large purchases back. I agree. Yep, exactly. Those large ones. Oh, I am on top of them. I'm like, ooh, $100. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I need to send this person an email real fast. Seriously. And more of you guys should do that. So I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but I don't know about every platform, but with Shopify, I do know for a fact that there's a link that's tied to every single cart that a person has. So there's a cart assigned to each individual cart. So you can literally copy and paste that link into an email. And, y'all, does this say what it says on y'all side? Or is it just this way on my side? It's ASS on my side. Is it ASS on y'all side, or is it PRSSA on y'all side? Hilarious. Lord have mercy. I don't know why I just noticed that. I feel like this is terrible right now. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Hilarious. No laugh out loud. PRSSA. Okay, cool. On my side is ASSRP. So all I see is ASS. I'm like, oh, what the heck? I was ashamed for a second. This is an organization that I was in college. I was on the what was it, like the board of officials or something like that? I don't know. But it's the Public Relations Student Society of America. If anybody didn't know, I have a whole degree. I have a whole degree in PR. So I have a degree in speech communication with a specialization in public relations, and I have a minor in journalism and television studies. I bet y'all didn't know that. So I have a whole degree that I'm not using. I like to think these days that I'm kind of sort of using it because, like journalism, that requires knowing how to write, a little bit of video ish, depending on what level of journalism you go into. PR, speech communication. I mean, I talk a lot these days, so I guess I'm trying to convince myself that I'm using my degree. I'm working on abandoned carts now. That is so funny that subject came up. Crazy. I definitely need to go check on mine because that's money that I need to make. I'm definitely going to be sending out some emails tomorrow morning. It's tax time. I need your tax dollars, ma'am. Oh, mm-hmm. Okay, so sorry guys, I shouldn't have put this candy in my mouth. And it's so blue. Okay, so we were talking about the funnel. The funnel. um, oh my god. Why would I put this candy in my mouth? It's so chewy. Okay. All right, so we're talking about the funnel. Oh, don't say tax. I need you and me both. I have not touched those taxes and I need to, but I'm so scared. I'm so nervous to do my taxes, guys. I've never been nervous to do my taxes in my entire life because I always had a job. I always knew my income, all that. There was no way that I could have even predicted that I would make as much money as I did last year. So I am petrified to file my taxes. I don't know what to do. Mm, mm, mm. How long before you launched your boutique did you announce and start promoting your brand? I launched in May. I was worried that people would get tired of seeing my posts already. Let me see. So I launched in November of 2018. So I started promoting around September-ish, I believe. Somewhere in the midst of September. It wasn't like any strong promo. So the closer I got to my launch, more the more I posted and the better quality promoting that I did. So like when I first started, it was just like, Brazen Boutique coming soon, sign up for our email list, things of that nature. And then the closer I got, I started sharing, photos and videos and behind the scenes and things like that. Jance about to owe 30K. Oh my God. I will freaking die if I owe 30K. So I was up. So I don't typically owe money when I was like working full time. I did not typically owe money. And when I did owe money, it was like a couple $100s. So when I filed my taxes last year, granted, so my boutique launched at the end of 2018. So November and December were the only sales that I got. But I had started making money from like my book on Amazon. I don't think I had started coaching yet. So it's my book on Amazon and then workbooks. So I started selling workbooks and stuff like that. So with all of that, I made $13,000 more in 2018 than I did than my salary for my job. So I made $13,000 additional on top of my salary. So when I filed my taxes, I don't know what happened. I don't know how they calculated them numbers, but I owe well, obviously because I didn't pay any taxes on that merchandise. On the stuff I was selling. That's why. So I owe $2,000. I was mortified. Mortified. So I can only imagine how much money I owe this time. Oh my God. I don't even want to think about it. So this year I'm going to pay taxes on either a monthly or quarterly basis because yeah. And if I had known or had some way of predicting that I would have made the amount of money I made in 2019, I feel like I would have been much more prepared for the whole tax situation. I just didn't know that it was going to happen. So I hope I don't owe $30,000. I really do. Oh man. I'm gonna register for your content creation course I needed. Yeah, sign up. Are you supposed to pay taxes quarterly? It depends on where you're from. So different states have different procedures for filing taxes. Some people have to file quarterly. Some people have to file their taxes monthly. Some can do it yearly. Some places they give you the option of deciding, how frequently you want to pay. What are some digital or service-based products boutique owners can sell besides coaching? Oh yeah, so when you want people to sign up for your email list, and I mean, if you do you want to sell them or do you want it to be like a lead generator? So like one of the things I've been talking about a lot more in my coaching is that you don't always have to offer a discount as a lead generator. So when I say lead generator, that's something that leads them to signing up for your email list or gives them their contact information. So you can offer things like a checklist, things like that. So like it could be like 5 things that every millennial fashionista needs, or 10 things that every woman should have in her closet, or 5 style tips for summer. Anything related to style, fashion, or whoever your target customer is can be a digital product. So I would recommend going like checklist, anything that could be created into like a PDF file, that could share information could definitely work for a digital product. As far as services, I mean, if you are into styling or something along those lines, that could definitely work. I have a few friends who do like virtual styling. Granted, I don't know how that works, but they virtually style people. Um, in connection with like their brands. So like initially they were just selling merchandise and then somehow they got into like virtual styling. So there's a bunch of things that you can offer as like a digital product or a service. My tongue is so blue. Um, what's most important is that you know who your target customer is. So like once you've established what your customers' pain points are, or like what they're currently being affected with, or not affected by in life, then start thinking about what types of solutions you can offer to them, based on what they're currently being affected by in life. So like let's say that your brand targets new moms or expecting moms. I don't know. You can make a list for 5 things that every new moms need to know, or 5 tips for new moms to, I don't know, save money. Anything that you know would be of value to your target customer can become a digital product of sorts that you could offer to them. Darn, I missed everything. You didn't miss it, and I'll save this for you so you can watch it again. I promise. I promise. Okay, so yeah, okay, what else were we talking about? So we talked about this funnel. So email. So I was saying email was a really huge part of my week. I spent some time last week planning out my emails and determining like what I wanted to say in this email and then my next one, and the next one, and all that. Um, so one of the things I've been doing a lot more with my emails is setting up what's called A/B split test. So basically, you test 2 different emails against one another. So you can say, I want this. Basically, you create 2 different emails, and they have like 2 different subject lines, or you could do like the same subject line but different content inside the email. And essentially, you test the open rates or the click rates of each one of those emails. So I've been testing emails up against one another, a lot more. And then I've also been making sure to set up, I don't remember what it's called. Let me click on it so I can make sure I tell you the right thing. I'm scared that I'm going to get sick because my stepson is sick and my husband's now sick. So I pray I don't get sick. I don't have time for that. Thankfully, I work from home. So, I mean, that doesn't really affect anything. And my husband works from home with me at this point. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. So A/B split. Nope, that's the name. So all of them have been A/B splits. So you can say I want send two different emails with different subjects, or the same subject and different content. Or the other option is um changing the from name. So I could put like from Jance at brazenboutique.com, or from like hello at brazenboutique.com. So I've been testing things like that. I have never changed the from name. Maybe I'll try that one next week. And then the other thing that I've been testing or using a lot more in my emails is auto resend. So with auto resend, you can set your emails to send again on whatever schedule you would like. And then with those, you can set them to resend with a different subject, or you can send them with the same subject. You can send them with a different email subject and a personal message, or you can do a different email subject and email content. So with those, you set them up to be resent based on whether or not they opened the email or if they clicked. So you can only choose either one. So I usually do to resend this email to anyone who didn't open the first time. So like sometimes I'll send an email out early in the morning, and then I'll send that same email out again in the evening, because I feel like, some people, obviously all my customers are in different time zones and stuff like that. So I'll send it out in the morning, send it out again in the evening, and see which one perform better. I use no, I use Mailer Lights for my email marketing. So another thing I've been doing with my emails, so my email subscribers are segmented by like the different app actions that they've taken and things like that. So I've been sending out more emails based on where people are in the funnel. So we were just talking about the buyer's journey and like your sales funnel. So my email subscribers are divided up by basically what level of the funnel they're at. So I have customers with zero purchases. So that means that they've signed up for the email list, but they've never made a purchase. I have first time customers. So they could be considered either a customer down here, or they could be considered a prospect based on the amount of money that they spent. So I do have segments set up based on spending amount. So I have high spending customers who've spent more than $500, customers who spent over $200. I have customers with at least 2 orders, customers with over 5 orders, um, customers. What is this one? Oh no, I said that one. Customers with zero purchases. So yeah, so you could set up segments. Well, depending, I don't know how every email platform works, but um, I set up segments based on what actions my customers have taken, and then I communicate with them based on where they are. So when I mentioned the funnel earlier, I was telling you guys that it's a lot easier for you to sell to a person who has already purchased from you versus someone who has never purchased from you. So like my emails to a person who has already made a purchase will be very heavily based on product, or will have a very heavy uh influence on products inside of it, versus an email to a customer who's never made a purchase. They might receive one that doesn't have such a heavy influence emphasis, that's the word, emphasis on products. So yeah, I've been doing a lot more segmenting with my emails as well. um do you still have the contact for the set? I can't find it. Yeah, I do. Nope, nope, that's not them. Oh, I got 2 orders on the way. I forgot about this one. Here, I'll put it um in the chat box. Put the phone number in the chat box. How is Capella's quality? Capella's quality isn't bad, but I haven't ordered from them in a really long time. I used to order from them for my old job. Um, so at the time, I don't know if it's still the same, but at the time, their clothing ran a little bit small. So like I at the time, at the time I wore a small like in everything. But in their clothes, I always had to get a medium. The so it was always like one size smaller than it was supposed to be. But other than that, the quality tended was okay. I wouldn't say it was like anything spectacular. Obviously, their prices are pretty low. So it was think like I don't know if you ever go in Rainbow, but like how everything is just super stretchy and spandexy. That's how the large majority of their products are. But it's stretchy, but it was still one size smaller than it was supposed to be. You're welcome, Sabrina. So yeah, funnel, email, that's been my thing this week. Instagram, of course, I stand. That's what the girls say. I stand for Instagram. I love Instagram. Instagram has been amazing to me at this point in my business. At this point in my business, the majority of my sales come from Instagram. I'm actually going to check. Let's see. I'm going to go to my website analytics and I'm going to tell y'all how much of my oh, is this for February? Okay, that's a December. I'm like, I'm looking at all those add to carts. So I'm like, no, that did not happen this month. That was December. That made sense. Okay, let's see. February. Let's see. Um, where am I looking? So the biggest amount of my website traffic comes from social media. So 1,907 of my online store sessions came from social. Um, direct, meaning them actually typing my website address in, came from, it was 1,239 online store sessions. And I haven't looked on here in a while. I haven't looked at this very much this month, is what I mean. 1,013 of my online store sessions came from Instagram. 593 came from Facebook and 297 came from my YouTube channel. So as you can see, the large majority of my boutique's success comes from Instagram. Just got to know how to use it. That's the important part. Let me compare this to January. Oof. February it wasn't a hard month. I just didn't work as hard as I should have been working. I was about 10 off the direct sessions because I was trying to figure out the best way to set up a website. I need inspiration. Oh, you were about 10 of my sessions. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Hilarious. Now, I often wonder how many of my online store sessions come from you guys because I can name probably 4 different boutiques that use the exact same theme that I have, and their websites look identical to mine. I'm like, I gotta change my theme. Y'all some copycats. It was so funny. So I always wonder that. I didn't know Fashion Nova was a Shopify. Yeah, so some of the biggest brands out there are Shopify sites. So if you guys are familiar with Kylie Jenner's what's her makeup name? I forget what it's called. Oh, Kylie Cosmetics. Um her website's hosted on Shopify. So like Shopify can handle some big dollars. It's a powerful system. I'm trying to think of some other ones that are hosted on Shopify. I'm about to look it up. Shopify it's big. 50 Biggest and best Shopify brand stores. Let's do 24 big names and brands with Shopify stores. We're gonna look at that one and see what's on there while it's loading. I just want to see their analytics page. I can imagine their analytics being insane. When I'm working on my site, I look at yours for reference, especially with the descriptions. Oh my goodness. Can't wait till I can upgrade to the $80 plan on Shopify. That's what I have now. But I honestly I don't see much difference other than the fact that I can read more analytics, honestly. And you can offer gift cards, um, like virtual gift cards and things like that. Gymshark, yeah, I think they're on I believe they're on Shopify. Let's see who we got on here. A bunch of brands I never heard of. Y'all know the game Candy Crush has a store? Had no idea, but they're on Shopify. What's we got here? These must be all like UK brands because I've never heard of. Oh, here we go. Okay, Kim Kardashian's KKW Beauty is on Shopify. Rebecca Minkoff is on Shopify. Um, who else we got that I actually know of? Drake, he has a store that's on Shopify. Lady Gaga, Adele. I didn't know all these people sold merchandise. Isn't that insane? Kylie Cosmetics. Knew that one was on there. Yeah, so Shopify making money. So I don't know if you guys saw on Black Friday, I think it was. Shopify was like live all day, and it had this count. Well, it was a picture of the map, and it had this counter showing like how many purchases were being made on their platform that day. It was crazy. I'd never seen numbers move so fast in my life, ever. I'm like, wow, they are really making coins out here. Wow, insane. But yeah, so big names out there on the good Shopify. Oh, yep, here's Gymshark. Gymshark's on Shopify. I don't know if any of these accessory companies that they're talking about, but there's tons. It's crazy. And I've seen some really cool Shopify stores. So I'm like, I need somebody to come build mine. Not that I don't love mine. I do love my website, but I've seen some amazing ones. I'm like, I want mine to look like that. I know it's gonna cost me a pretty coin. Okay, let me get off that. um, that is why you should be buying their stock too. I know. So I have a long list of companies that I want to buy stock. I definitely want to buy some stock this year. Definitely. Like, no, I'm not gonna say that. I definitely want to buy some stock this year. Man, crazy. Okay, what else you guys want to know? It's what time is it where you guys are? Where are you guys from? Where are you at? Where are you currently located? So I'm in the Midwest, if anybody didn't know. I'm in St. Louis and it's 10:33 here. My husband has been asleep for like almost 2 hours. He took some NyQuil because he's sick. Connecticut. I knew where you were. Do you watch Glamazon Tay? No, not really. I've watched a couple of her videos though. Should I be watching? Is there something that I should see? Go just buy the stock. Robinhood app is your friend. I've heard of that app. Okay, I definitely need to look into it. NYC, it's 11:33. VA, Bloomington. Jada girl, you just up the street. Not too far. Blue Springs, Missouri, you're not too far. Hey now, hey now. So I'm supposed to do a workshop in my head. No, it's not in my head. It's written down. I'm supposed to do a workshop every quarter. And March is Sunday. So that means that I have to have a workshop in March. So that one's probably going to have to be local. But the rest of them that I want to have for the remainder of the year, I want to actually do like in another city. So I'm working on that. But my first one has to be in St. Louis because It's March already. Oh man. No, she just talks about boutique life and shows fashion. Okay, yeah. I've seen those. I always people always share her videos in my in no was in my Facebook group. So I've seen those videos. Okay, let me know about the local one. I will. Chicago. Yes, girl, you're just right up the street too. I want to do one in Chicago. I mean, that makes sense. Not too far from there. And I love Chicago, especially in the summertime. I love Chi-Town in the summer. I used to think I was from Chicago for real. When I was in college, all my friends were from Chicago. So anytime they were going home, I'm like, I'm coming with you, girl. Gonna have a good time. I did not want to come home to no St. Louis. Anybody got time for that? So boring here. Mm, mm, mm. VA, NYC, Tennessee, Rhode Island. Yay. Y'all all over the place. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say tonight. My boutique retreat's coming up. I don't know if any of you guys follow me on Instagram, but my second boutique retreat is coming up. NOLA. I literally just posted on my Facebook a couple days ago that I can't believe I've never been to New Orleans. I'm like, how have I been alive for 30 years and I've never been to New Orleans? So that's definitely on my list of places to visit this year. I must go. But yeah, so my boutique retreat is coming up. It's in June. We just started accepting the not VIPs, God, RSVPs, and we're only accepting 50 people, and way more than 50 people have already RSVP'd. I don't know how many people have started paying on their on it just yet, or who have like paid it off as of yet, but they're coming in swiftly. So I'm gonna put an actual video up tomorrow morning, all about the boutique retreat, and tell you guys more about it. So if anybody's interested, come join me. July 4th weekend is coming. I know. Oh my God. I want to go so bad. Oh, I have had that freaking vendor application open for like 2 months. My God. I want to come so bad. So bad. And what do I think I only have one trip planned in July. June. June. What's going on in June? June is my retreat. My retreat's in June. That's the only thing I have in June. At the end of July, I have to go to Atlanta. So yeah, I feel like I gotta come. It's so expensive. I know it's so expensive, but it sounds so worth it though. Like the crowds, the amount of people that will be there. Like, so that's another thing I've been talking about. And I did I make a video about it? I don't know. I recorded a few videos this week. I just need to edit them. But I talked about it somewhere. But anyway, oh no, it's in one of the captions that I wrote for my Instagram. I spent 3.5 hours writing captions this week. Anyway, I talked about like how so many people get wrapped up on how much things cost, but they don't think about like what they can gain from it. They get so scared from how much they have to invest. And actually they don't think of it as investment. They just see dollars going out and they don't think dollars coming in. So at this point in my life, I'm like, oh, wow, I can gain a bunch of followers and customers from that. The money is not even a thing, especially for something of that caliber. So it's expensive, but I'm going. Somehow I'm gonna make it there. How do you find motivation to record frequently? OMG. It's hard. It used to be a lot easier, especially when I wasn't doing it like businessy. So that's why I try to go live as often as I can remember to do so, because it's not planned and like so like orchestrated. So it's hard at this point, I would say, because I want to make sure that I'm providing like actual value and not just making a video just to be making a video. Oh, it's only $400. That's not bad at all. Okay, wait. I'm gonna come back to that. So recording, motivation. Honestly, the motivation is lacking these days. I try to keep a list of like running topics of things that I want to record or make a video about, and then I just knock them off one by one whenever I get the chance to. So instead of me feeling like, oh my God, I haven't made a video in so long, I just keep a list of all the topics I want to make a video about, and I check them off when I can. I have a little, I have tons of things on this wall here, but on this one over here in the corner, it actually has a list of like things I want to focus on each day of the week. So like I have days that I want to designate to YouTube. I just need to actually like make it a thing. So it's hard. I be lazy to put my wig on. Me too, girl. Oh my God. Okay, so this $400 though. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. OMG. I need to go. I okay, hold on. Let me pull up a tab so I can remember. Essence. Because girl, OMG. Nope, that's not what I want to type. This festival. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, we're gonna look at that as soon as I get off here. Yep, go get girl, I'm coming. Give me some Essence money, okay? Yes, I'm excited. Oh my God. I'm so happy you're on here right now to tell me. I am so excited. I'm about to fill it out right now and tell my husband, my bad. I just added one more trip to my itinerary this year. It's going to be okay though, because we're going to make some money. Oh my God. I can't believe. Lord Jesus, I'm about to break a glass. I don't know if y'all saw my Instagram earlier today. It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was drinking because I needed to drink at 1 o'clock. Drink. With so many vendors, I don't know where to start. It is a lot of vendors on there. When I first started shopping on Fashion Go, their website has changed a lot since I started shopping on there. But even still today, I usually start my process of looking by starting with new arrivals because those are the things that are going to be most in style currently. So I always start there. And then I also look at the best of best tab. So those are items that are like very popular at the moment. A lot of people are buying them. Not to say that you should be buying what everybody else is buying, but it's also like an indication of what's working or what people may be buying into, like customer wise. So I used to start with going through the new arrivals, going through the best of best. As I'm going through those, I'm favoriting things that I love or that I like, that I think my customers might like. And I try not to make any purchases like immediately. I try to like not be an impulse buyer when it comes to my boutique because I'm such an impulse buyer when it comes to myself. So yeah. Okay, let me see what we got here. So we got the community corner, the Essence Marketplace. What's this one? Essence at the center, Essence at the Superdome, new for 2020. Okay, 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 okay. We're gonna have to look through these. I'm gonna have to look through these when I get off here. It's never too early for a glass of, okay, it's never too early, ever, ever, especially when you work from home. It's never too early. It is never too early at all, guys. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, anybody else got any more questions, comments, concerns, anything, anything of value? I feel like I said something really good at the middle of this video, so I need to like download this whole video, then edit everything else around it and make it its own video. I'm probably going to do that when I get off of here. Um, okay. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Anybody? 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 Anybody got anything? Anyone? 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 Facebook. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to log off. I'm going to go eat some candy, even though I don't need any candy, but I'm going to go eat some candy, drink some water. Got to stay hydrated. And I'm going to try not to do any more work this evening, but I'm sure that I will. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in this evening. It's been fun as always. Again, I'm going to try to go live a lot more often. I think I've been doing good. I feel like I have spurts of time where I do really good and then I fall off and then I come back and I'm doing really good again. So I'm doing really good right now. So y'all just stay in my ear like when you going live again so I can remember. But thanks for tuning in and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.